the position that is fully remote, but they do have an office in Belfast that we can use if we need it, which is really, really nice because remote working is fantastic. I mean, it is a game changer. I think it's like the only good thing that has come out of COVID is the remote work, the shift to remote work. But like I couldn't work without it. Not with all the family commitments that I have. You know, even just to have the freedom to sort of have your own hours and, you know, be able to do the school runs and be able to sort of manage, you know, kids and life. So I would say wake up in the morning and I might get an hour of work done in the morning. Then I'll get the kids out to school and get a bit more done, you know, and, you know, in the time before they come home from school, and then you put the dinner on, and hopefully by that stage I'm done, but I still can keep on working. My role, I do work on my own quite a bit. But I work actually with a lot of Americans. We've majority or quite a lot of American team. Teamworks is a US based company. So a lot of the meetings that I would have they don't happen until maybe like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the evening. So by that stage, people are home from work. It makes it easier just to manage kids and calls. And I mean, they're very good now with me going on a call. They know not to come in, but no, it's good. Like, it's manageable. It's not easy by any means. You're still, juggling everything, but it does make it possible.
Yeah. I love the way you just said that, even it makes it possible, because the alternative you were thinking about was, I'm a young mum and I'd like to get into this industry, but I might need to go. I can't go to college full time. Am I getting that right?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So how has this how has that apprenticeship model worked for you?
The apprenticeship allows you to basically earn your full degree part time. So I go into college, university, 1 day a week during term. And outside of term, you're not in at all. So you have a lot of like assignments that you do in your own time. But again, you don't have to actually go in. So that is like, that's brilliant. It's a brilliant model. I couldn't have done full-time education. It just wouldn't have been possible. With the 1 day a week, it's fairly manageable. And then with the actual workload, it is all remote. So again, you can sort of manage your own time better that way.
So you live in 45 minutes from Belfast, so you're able to work remotely, but then that 1 day you're coming up to Belfast, is that right?
And that's really nice, actually, because remote, it suits me really well, but it is nice to have that 1 day where you go and see people and you interact with people and you have a bit of social to balance it all out.
Yeah. What benefit has there been? So you're mostly working, right? So you're learning from people who are in your team, and then you're going to university 1 day a week. Is that 1 day at uni, was that helpful? Is that giving you knowledge and understanding that you can apply to your work? Or is it sometimes working the other way where you're able to go into the class and say, actually, this is what I'm doing in my day job, even to the lecturer or to your classmates? How does that work?
I would say both. Your work helps you with your course and your course helps you with your work. The course, what you're learning it's all in the same field, but it might not always be directly relevant to what you're doing. What you're doing right now is probably something kind of specific because you're working on a specific project. But the course does give you quite a broad understanding of the whole, the wide range of things in the technology sphere, like anywhere from the way networks work to, the way that AI works, to the way that, if you want to study data, data analytics, but also to the way like you would set up your process. So like that particular module was quite relevant to maybe the tester side, because it was, it was something that I had actually done before. So I felt like with that module, I already knew the module based on what I had been doing at work, but also what I do in the modules helps me understand like more broadly what is going on at work in all the different systems that it touches.